Hi, Room 12. Since we've been learning about measurement in our math chapter, I thought you would love to hear this book that I found on Epic Kids about different types of measurement called Is It Long or Is It Heavy by Julie K. Lundgren. You'll notice that some of these objects are objects you might have in your house or in our classroom. Let's see if some of these objects are things that you brought to our measurement scavenger hunt this morning. Look closely. We use our eyes and hands to learn about things. We can remember and compare things if we can describe them. What size is it? Can you lift it? Is it big or is it small? We can look at tiny things with a magnifying glass. Is it long or is it short? Now, these objects here, this blue one and this red one, they look like sticks, but they're called rulers. Rulers tell us how long or tall something is. Rulers measure length. Who can remind me what the word length means? We learned this in math on Monday.
Length.
Length is the measure of distance from one end to the other of an object. Awesome. In simple words, it's how long or short something is. We can feel it by measuring. Our skin tells us if something is warm or cold. Touch it. Is it rough or smooth? Wet or dry? Soft or hard? Lift it. See, we don't need a scale to lift it. You can use your body. Is it heavy or light? Describe the weight. Who can tell me what weight is? We haven't gotten to this in our Go Math chapter yet, but I think some of you might know. Right, it's how heavy or light an object is. Things with air are light, just like this balloon. Big things may weigh very little, so you can't always tell the weight by looking. You might need to lift it and use your hands. Think about it. Let's compare the balloon and the bowling ball, although we can't lift it. Use what you know about a bowling ball and a balloon to compare their weights. Right, a bowling ball is heavier than a balloon, and a balloon is lighter than a bowling ball. Things that are the same size may have different weights. Size can trick you. Which one of these do you think is the heaviest ball? You're right, I think the bowling ball. But if we can't tell by looking at an object or lifting it, we can measure weight with a scale. Some of you have these at home or at the doctor. You step on it and it can tell you how much you weigh. Where is it? Describe where something is. Is it high or low? Is it over or under something? Birds fly over the water. Fish swim under the water. Is it in front of or behind? I am in front of the ball in this illustration. I am behind the ball in this illustration. Near or far? We are near. We are far away. Whether it's long, short, heavy, light, hard, or soft, we describe things to share what we know. Can you try to describe something? Let's try it. A hamster is... What's a word we could use to describe a hamster? Yeah, it's teeny tiny. It is fluffy and soft, you're right. And I think it's pretty light. Now, what about a car? How could we describe that using size and weight? Yeah, a car is big and heavy. Great job. Now, let's see if we can compare and describe some of the objects we found in our scavenger hunt without using any measuring tools, just using our eyes and our hands if we need to lift something. Happy measuring!